at 5. It's offer review, and they're going to change Apocalypse, but we don't really know how. This is Tadano Mac. He changed his name in-game to Apocalypse is Trash. We've got a ton of very funny memes. We've got Apocalypse and Ultimus. Corporate needs you to find the difference between the picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Here's another one where we've got Apocalypse. They got Quicksilver right there. Oh my God. And they're going to do something. And I want to read this, and then I'm going to read a data mine, not a data mine, but a JSON file and a bug that is the kit is bugged right now. But that's not the only problem. With the release of Apocalypse on March 10th, the dev team has been closely monitoring the character's performance in multiple game modes and reading player feedback. The team is currently discussing improvements to the Apocalypse kit to ensure he meets expectations for such an important character. This is our highest priority, and the team is moving quickly to test several improvements, followed by time needed for balancing feedback and translation. We'll keep you updated promptly this week as those improvements become solid and as to when you'll see them live in the game. All right. I feel like this should have been done before the release. We greatly appreciate your feedback and patience while we work it quickly to address this. So there is a bug, and big shout out to Tana, who actually understands the JSON files, which is the game file, which he can get from the client. And oof, Apocalypse Red Hulk are bugged. When Red Hulk is with Apocalypse, he doesn't gain speed, block, or counter from his charges. Why, you might ask? Because the Horseman and Apocalypse are moved to speed percent changes, including positive. So Red Hulk is immune to his own passive. So a Reddit post from 12 days ago that I did include in a video is as follows. Apocalypse better be perfect when he comes out. This is from 12 days ago. The whole Apocalypse saga nonsense has been going on for over a year. A whole ass year. You had several months from the time The Last Horseman was released to work on and perfect his character for when his saga releases here in less than 10 days. There should be no bugs in his kit. The wording should be clear and concise with what's happening on screen. He needs to be properly interacting with all the horsemen. I can only imagine how the player base will be if the saga and the character is bug-ridden. Boundless, for the love of God. If you have any quality control over there, check on these things to make sure everything is working as intended. Once you're done, then check again. Once you're done with the second and third check, then do it another time just for the hell of it. The fate of the game rests in your barely capable hands. For those who need clarification, I just hope that this one thing that releases is absolutely bug-free. Holy moly, right? Like a whole year. How embarrassing for them. How embarrassing for them, for sure. On a more positive note, it does look like he is viable on offense inside of Cosmic Crucible. So typically we use a Gamma, let's say with Dormammu, to go against this team in room 4. But they were able to do Eternals, Kestra, Emra, and Apocalypse. Cool. I'd like to see a video of that. I wonder how impactful Apocalypse actually was in the fight, but that is interesting to me for sure. And then this right here, fix Apocalypse before his release, create 6 new characters for next patch. Yeah, they're busy working on the next thing to sell us rather than making sure Apocalypse works correctly. Yeah, what do you think about this? Quicksilver? Haven't fully looked over the Quicksilver kit. My understanding is that the kit is floating out there. Hopefully there's some videos about Quicksilver here shortly. And then also, we've got another meme right here. We've got Quicksilver Invaders. Yeah, they're getting the preferential treatment from a Scopely, where they're letting Apocalypse drown and events are just dead. Let's go over the calendar for the week. We've already got the event starting, which is Charging Station, which is a 5-day solo milestone to earn power cores. This is reoccurring and it's starting. This is the second time, so it'll be going 2 more times, and it starts every Sunday. We've got a Blitz for Green Goblin. We've got the Cosmic Crucible fight, which starts on Monday, Ebony Maw Legendary, and then we've got the Red Hulk War Scourge. And this is kind of interesting. There also is some important Gear Tier 16 pieces that are farmable in these nodes. I know there's a couple pieces that I need to finish off Apocalypse that will be, from what I could see, farmable once this node goes live. And then we're also going to get access to Nico, Vivision, and Dazzler. And there's some wonky Dazzler offers. People have been sending screenshots, some for $5, for $50. Well, you can just wait till Wednesday. She's already inside of the War Store, but she'll be getting her own node on Wednesday. Strike Pass, which is Brawn and Dark Beast. And then we've got Ebony Maw, or Thanos coming back, Mad Titan. And then we're going to have the QR book, Best Cree Team, a BKT. So that was kind of a joke back in the day. That's a team made up of Minerva, Thanos, Star-Lord, Groot, and Rocket. And, you know, because when Minerva came out, everybody said, what's the best Kree team? Well, it was a team with her and Thanos and then some of the guard, you know, it was like, it's like saying, what's the best Kree team today? And you say Infinity Watch because Phyla's on it, or A-Force because Captain Marvel's on it, right? Anyways, let's go on to some more salt. We got some salt. Anniversary misunderstanding. We're misunderstanding. It's actually Scopely's birthday. It's not an anniversary. It sounds like I'm the only one that forgot how birthdays work. Scopely didn't. It's their birthday. They get the presents. They want their money. Give them the money. They made the game. It's their birthday. Take my money. Hard to decide what to get for the QA teams, as decent developers are on their wish list, but they've really made it easy by just asking for money this year. I think it's an understatement to say that the 5th anniversary has been largely underwhelming. There was a video, and I probably meant to talk about in this here right now, but there was a video that was put out by Scopely where they announced the name of the 4th strike character. So right now we've got we got like Kestrel and Spider-Weaver. And I'm going off the top of my head, but I think the character's name was Vol. And we'll find out more about that. But they did an announcement that largely went unnoticed. But that was for the 5th anniversary. Also, where is all the gold? All these new teams and level increases, and the gold economy has been nerfed. No kidding, right? And I think the biggest offender here is that they removed gold from the calendar. There was like over 1.4 million gold in the calendar, and poof, that's gone. Best standalone character till next date. Kestrel, I'm going to say it's Dormammu, or Emma probably, but I think this is an interesting conversation about Kestrel. Kestrel's still one of my favorite characters. Another meme here. I'm an Avenger. Have I killed you before? Who the hell are you? Oh, that's right. I guess I can cuss on YouTube now from what I'm understanding. I can get used to that. Maybe on the next video, we'll say some bad, naughty words. Maybe we'll sneak in a shit or something. Whoops. What am I missing with the historic encounter event? 35 million collection player here who's a bit burnt out and decided to disconnect a little this weekend after disappointing Apocalypse of Unlock. Yeah, this event's nonsense. Did I miss something in one of the subject change blogs? I'm actually expected to spend 600 cores a day on Minerva event, and I want a shot at claiming monthly island item. Not only that, but some people have already, because the event didn't reset. You know how you can only farm so many orbs per node on those old events, and it's already depleted. And so they're not even getting orbs because the orbs are all gone from when they did it 3 years ago. Let alone am I expected to spend 600 cores on top of my usual 200 cores on campaign energy for an orb that has no resources and contains irrelevant tombs, and I have 7 stars almost 3 years ago. It's just kind of mind-blowing. Really, kind of mind-blowing. Anyone, Scopely, care to explain why the Doom skill raid suddenly shot up in difficulty? I don't know that this is an actual thing. I 100% know that some days it's more difficult than others, but it seems to be random. And it's definitely many people have commented. And let's talk about some offers. We've got some St. Patrick's Day offers. I'm not going to be purchasing any of these. I'm just not. But, you know, some of these are worth consideration. This is going to be the one that's sequential. I can't say that word. Sequential, yeah. So this is the first one. This is not too exciting. I really wish it was like 1 million gold or something. Like, I just feel like this is not a meaningful amount of resources. I don't know that 100,000 gold and 25 training mats does anything for anybody. You know, so anyways, I'll keep you posted on day 2, day 3 as it comes along in these videos, and maybe it'll be worth getting this one later, but right now that's kind of uneventful. We've got mega orbs. Typically I value mega orbs at $5. That's up to you. And then we got 750 energy, which I value at about $3. So this doesn't quite add up to $10, but it's up to you. And we've got an Icarus deal. Icarus is important, and they've made him non-existent as far as farming. And, you know, if you want to finish off your Icarus, he's still a very impactful character. And I just want to say, you know, him and Cersei are still viable in so many different game modes. The ability to remove turn meter in a turn-based game is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. And so, and then they also got some of the very hard to get Blue ISO 4. Now, I think that because of how poorly Apocalypse is right now, he's underperforming, let's say, at a minimum. I wonder if people are no longer in a rush to get Apocalypse. I can tell you this, I don't think anybody's rushing to get Apocalypse and throwing a bunch of money down the toilet to get all their characters to Blue ISO 4. Then we've got a St. Patrick's Golden Gleam. So this technically does add up. Let's say we value that at about $5. Well, these two right here is worth more than $5, but it's still really not a meaningful amount of gold or training materials. I mean, it is helpful amount, but anyways, that is worth $10. Like I said, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just not right now. This is better than normal. So when a new character releases, you get the special offers. Like right here, we've got 1 million gold and 4 gold orbs for $10. So the Apocalypse one does give another 500,000 gold. I think that's reasonable enough. And then there is a corresponding training material offer, also 75 and 5 orbs, where the normal character release has 75 as 50 instead of 75. So that's a bit better. Lastly, one-time opportunity. Nothing special, but again, there's a small amount. You know, that's basically what a gold orb has, right? 225,000. So that's worth maybe $1. And then you've got some T3s, which may or may not be useful to you at all. And then we've got 50 Blue ISO 4s. You can tell that by the way the border is right there. So that's the Blue ISO 4, which is in high demand to unlock Apocalypse. But I don't know how many people care about that. This is the best way to buy Blue ISO 3, or not Blue ISO 3, no, purple T3 ability materials. These right here, this right here will give anywhere between 350 and 400. And then, like I said, I'm sure the sales for this is just tanked. I feel like there's no rush right now to hurry and get your 23 characters up and running to get Apocalypse, given how underperforming Apocalypse is this time. It is what it is. All right, well, now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you're in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account a 7 yellow star Spider Weaver. Oh, wait. That's already happened. Didn't they already accidentally give us 4,000 Spider Weaver shards? And isn't she just ruining Apocalypse Day all day long right now in the arena? It's interesting. I went back and watched the developer video, and they talked about Apocalypse being immune to stun, but that might not work so well if they have trauma. Like, they almost forgot that Spider Weaver has, so does Dormammu, right? But Spider Weaver is so fast with 2099 and 2099 taking off the immunity. They got to do something like safeguard or boost his resistance. I'm sure there's a lot of good suggestions out there on other videos about how to fix Apocalypse, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we know sooner than later. I'm not surprised they're fixing Apocalypse. I didn't think that his current state was acceptable and the community was going to go for it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.